Hey guys, Monday, August 5th, 2024. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do today. So far, she has penetrated my last area of support in regards to the market profile. Once you go below 184, 185, you go to the point of control, which is around 176 and value area low of 164 using a 1 year time frame. So far, the Black Widow and the Bears are putting pressure on natural gas. Looking at going to our simple glance chart using the daily, we have a crossover on the MACD. And you got S1 here of 183 and S2 of 176. And so far, the path of least resistance is to the downside. So if you are a bear and you are short, I would remain short. You know what? Let's go back to our market profile. Looking at trend lines on a log scale chart, you can see that we failed here, and now we're pushing lower. And if we go here into our non-log scale chart, you can see that we already cracked that same angle here, and we are below it. So let's look at our APF. We have cracked the midpoint. This is your next support here, which is a 25%. Not got to worry about levels because it could take its sweet time. It's sweet time going down there. But it's somewhere roughly around, as of today, around 179-ish. Let's see what else is interesting here. FT levels. We already went into our FT levels and are below it. The next one will be 173 to 175. And we also have our gap fill that I have been mentioning that we already have penetrated, and we got to get to at least 184-ish, around there, 85, 184-ish to fill it. But once that happens, then we want to see what she wants to do. If she wants to continue going lower, then she's on a hunt, in another time frame to get to a certain point. And that's what I'm trying to decipher and decode. But, as it remains, she looks like she wants to go she's getting very close to filling this gap. And I don't know if that's going to happen today or this week. My SO levels, so it looks like my A2 didn't pan out because this should have been the reversal point. So this one is a dud. The next one using this technique will take me to 819, which is the 2/3. That's way off. I got other dates that are more important that are coming up. But this one is just in case nothing happens between here and there. The 18 will be the next date that I'll be looking. That'll be the 2/3 from this move of June the 11th. So I've been doing some research and looking at some past movements, and there was one that was important here which lined up. And you can see the Dow now, that's a dud, and we continue to go lower. We're at what? Minus 40.42%, 55 days and 32 trading days into this swing low. Next date that I'm watching, since our half point didn't work, or it's normally this kind of candle, and then from here it rips, and this is showing regards to price action that the Black Widow wants to go lower, wants to kiss a level, wants to do it at the right time, and then she's going to do what she's going to do. So I'm looking forward. The next date I'll be watching will be 8/7, and I believe 8/7 is the day of the EIA report, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a Thursday, and if it's not, that's the date I'll be watching. And then the next one will be between 8/13 and 8/14. There's a cluster of things happening here that I'm going to be monitoring. So these are my two important days now for possible turning points. So we'll see how that's going to play out. So she might continue going lower. There's nothing there for me. Let's leave it at APF. Let's go straight to our midpoint. As you can see, we failed our $1.94 April 14 low. Mobiles are negative. Stokes are still unwinding. So big level target here on the monthly pivots will be 183. And this is the market profile that I'm watching area, but this is 183. And a bigger one will be even 168. But this is probably the one that I would think, because this one fills the gap fill, and it's a good pivot there. You can see the mobiles are already starting to get negative. Looking at our weekly pivots using a 4-hour chart, your next target to the downside is 186. This is gap fill, and this right here is 180. So this is a hot zone right here. Mobiles are negative. Stokes are negative. So nothing's positive on the 4-hour, nor on the daily, and nor on the weekly. Nothing's positive. On the 1-hour, using our daily pivots, we already failed 189. Your next target to the downside, the last target will be 186. And you see some buyers coming in, and your line in the sand, we already failed it. For today was 197. So the pressure is to the downside. So that is what it is. Nothing here is positive. Even on the simple glance, we get a MACD. And it all depends on the close, but it looks like we're probably going to be closing lower. There's no volume. There's nothing showing any kind of reversal today as of now. So that is the path of least resistance. So our low as of right now is 188. 188 is right here. So the 90 degree didn't even held. And we're in that zone right here. This is what I was thinking, where this would probably maybe find a turning point. 184 is our low. 183 is the 45 degree. And I still remain, just in case, to want to trap some bears and do the reversal. They might push it even to make them think like, yeah, we're probably going to go even lower. I think maybe 177, 176. If we go below 177, 176, and can close above that, then maybe we could even get to you could say 166 to 163. This is very extreme. And if this can't even hold, then man, we're going to go test the low, 152. We're going straight to February 20th low. If things just continue deteriorating. But let's do baby steps. This is it. This is gap fill and bear trap. So that's how I'm looking at it. And then I want to see volume and big candles, bull kicker candles getting out of this area, at least to 197 to 204. I'm going to sign out. Hope you liked this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that gas.